American Metal Reviews.
Yo! So, we are here to talk about our top 5 most anticipated games of the rest of 2014 because there's a lot of fucking good games coming out this year still. So, let's dive into it. We can go around,
in a swircle.
Don't give your whole list, but we'll do just individual number.
Yeah.
So, whoever wants to start, Luke, you can start. What's your number 5 game?
My number 5 game is Assassin's Creed Unity. Saw a lot of the gameplay from E3 2014. The multiplayer and the concepts of the multiplayer just make it look interesting because it's finally, after Brotherhood, which it would have made sense to actually put some sort of co-op in, they have co-op in a campaign/story setting now, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay. My number 5 most anticipated game of 2014 is, and it's kind of already out, but it's not out, which is basically Diablo 3 coming out for specifically, for me, the PS4. And they're just doing everything right with that. I am thoroughly excited for this game. Like, I'm really excited for all these, but at least in a way, I've kind of already, we played Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360, so I'm like, yeah, I played it, so I know what to expect, whereas like a lot of these other games, I don't know 100% what to expect. But, with like E3, they announced that you can run into like clickers and other things from The Last of Us, only on the PS4 version, which looks cool. And then, also the fact that they have it's like a nemesis system in a way. If a monster survives in your game, it will go to your friends' games and it will get bigger and stronger until it kills all your friends.
Oh,
and that's
just the new thing with Diablo 3,
yep.
Isn't it?
And that's awesome. And it comes with the first expansion too. Like right off the bat, and it's only $60. So I'm like, yeah. So Diablo 3 for the PS4 sounds awesome.
I have Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. I might have got that fucked up.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't know. And honestly, I would put this game way higher on my list. But because it's just an HD remake, I feel it shouldn't have been way up there. But this shit is new to me. I played Kingdom Hearts 2, but I haven't played Birth by Sleep. And everybody's like, oh, that's one of the best, if not the best, titles in the franchise. And, I want to know a hell of a lot more about the story. And, I just want to play Kingdom Hearts 2 again. At least so far, that's my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. It just, overall, is just so much better than 1. But, dude.
Yeah.
I love Kingdom Hearts, and I thank Queef for that, for getting me into Kingdom Hearts. And, it's so good, and I'm so excited for that, and also I'm really excited because it comes out on my birthday. Therefore, I can make my girlfriend buy it for me. And, and she has to, because it's my birthday. You know what I mean?
You are an evil genius.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. And then, which also, I don't know, I thought of it the other day. Maybe you'll be able to play that game through PlayStation Now, if you don't have a
that would be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to play that. So awesome. But you'd probably be able to play the original through PlayStation Now. So, yeah.
So number 4, I have. Let me just double check. I have Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Another remake, but another one that I've been wanting for a really fucking long time. This game is going to be fucking so good, and it's just going to bring back those childhood memories, and it's going to make me happy. I don't really care if I'm on the verge of being able to drink alcohol and I play Pokemon a lot. I love Pokemon, and if you started as a child playing Pokemon, it'll stick with you. Mm-hmm. And so that's how I feel about this. That's why I'm so excited for this. Ruby and Sapphire could possibly be my favorite games in the franchise. I can't really decide because there's a lot of good ones. And these remakes being in 3D, adding some new Mega Evolutions, and just revisiting that world. It's been so long. I'm extremely stoked for it. So this is going to be a good game. And yeah, November 21st, man.
All right, my number 4. I'll admit it. I stole this from Tyler. I also have Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And for a lot of the same reasons. I'll try not to dwell on it too much. Pokemon X and Y was... It's kind of fitting because before X and Y, Ruby and Sapphire were the last main Pokemon games that I had played. And so now that the remakes of those games are coming out, it's actually quite fitting. It's almost poetic. Just the fact that, again, like everything Tyler said, it's my childhood coming back full force. And yeah, by the time it comes out, I will be able to drink and play Pokemon. But that's, you know what?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And then you'll trade all you good Pokemon away, and you won't even remember. And then you'll be like, "What the fuck?"
No. But it's just gonna be a great time. I mean, again, like you said, all the new Mega Evolutions. It's like nothing about this could seem like it could possibly go wrong in my eyes. So, I mean, that's why I'm really excited for this. That's my number 4.
My number 4 is the Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Battle Chest, I guess you would call it, for PS4.
Ultimate Evil
The
Edition.
Ultimate Evil Edition, yes, that's what it is. But yeah, it's I played it all the way through on my 360. I'm kind of sad that I cannot bring my monk over to play Act 5, but hey, I guess
You can just remake him.
I can just remake DP the monk and play through with Tyler and Queef
Probably Frank too.
and probably Sneaky.
Yes.
My number 3. Number try.
Try.
Ironically, also starting with D is because we're getting a lot of the D tonight.
Oh.
You're the D.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
I forgot about that.
Oh no!
I was incredibly cautious about this game at first. I was highly skeptical of it because Dragon Age 2 was simply that bad. I'm glad BioWare got their heads out of their asses and recovered from it, and
Maybe the fault of Mass Effect 3 was like, maybe we should actually
maybe
try.
with the ending of Mass Effect 3 and the fan response they got from that made them actually care. Because not only does the story look really good, the gameplay looks like what I've wanted in a Dragon Age game the whole time since Origins. The world is fucking huge. Like, there's one area in the game that is bigger than the original Dragon Age.
That's big.
Yeah. Like, all the area, I mean, yeah, you had, like, an overmap, and yes, the land mass itself they showed on the map was huge, but in terms of area you could actually travel in, all of that is this one area.
That really hits well with me because, I'm just now playing Dragon Age Origins, and so I'm just, like, looking at it from what I know, I'm like, when you say that, I'm just like, because that's big. That's big enough as it is in Dragon Age Origins.
And there are some areas in Origins that are pretty big, like the deep roads, I think, when you actually go to them. And, you're going to hate the deep roads.
Yeah, great. Shit.
But that game, it just looks good. It's what I've been wanting from this series since its inception.
My number 3, I have Evolve. Evolve is, I have so much expectations. I don't even know if they could ruin it. I mean, it's made by the same guys who made one of my favorite 360 games ever, which is, the Left 4 Dead series. The same guys that made that. It's going to be awesome, and I like the asymmetrical gameplay of 4v1, but the one is really, really powerful, and especially with what they showed off at E3 with the Kraken being able to fly is awesome. And then also So much stuff about this game just looks amazing. I've been anticipating this game since when it got fully showed off in October. But but by the time the game comes out, almost a year ago. So I'm just really, really excited for Evolve. I mean, I can't say it enough without rambling. So
Is Pokemon involved?
Pokemon.
At number 3, I had Dragon Age Inquisition as well. I made this list last night, and I had that there, and I put it down just so I can remember it, and I forgot to put that game on there, and then Luke reminded me. I've never played Dragon Age ever. I was going to buy Dragon Age Origins on the PSN sale for $5 when I was out of space on my PS3, and I got really fucking sad. So I'm going to start here, and it looks like a great starting point. Not only is this world huge, it's gorgeous, and it's got color to it. It looks like Oblivion and Skyrim-ish, and that you're fighting dragons and a whole bunch of shit. I want an RPG on the PlayStation 4, and this seriously seems like the perfect fit. At least this will hold me off until The Witcher 3. But I mean, this game seriously looks amazing, and I have no words to really say other than that. I'm fucking stoked for this game. I'm looking forward to putting, looks like easily 100 hours could go into this game.
No, easily.
So
there is I did see this with regards to Inquisition. There is a website called DragonAgeKeep.com that will let you kind of make all of the decisions from the first 2 games. So you can kind of instead of being able to import your character like you would have been, like you could with Mass Effect.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to just make all the decisions and basically create the story that you want, or basically recreate the story you made with your other character.
Hopefully your choices matter at the end. Like Mass
They
Yeah.
actually, from what I have played so far,
It does.
they do matter.
Okay.
People will die.
Cool.
People will hate you. People will, react to you differently.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, I have Far Cry 4, and I don't know what else to really say about this game. It looks phenomenal, and I think them adding co-op, and I hope it's not just some stupid shit. I hope it's co-op where I can run around the world with a buddy, and we can fuck shit up and do whatever we want and go anywhere. That's what I'm hoping for, and so them adding co-op is huge. All the gameplay options that you now have, I think, are just even greater than Far Cry 3. And Far Cry 3 is one of the best games of last generation in my eyes. And this story looks great. I mean, everything about this game seriously looks to be a step up from Far Cry 3. And I'm just super stoked for it. I can't wait to ride a fucking elephant and recruit more elephants to fuck shit up. You can create, you can get your own, fucking elephant herd going on. And that's just crazy. And it's going to be sick nasty, motherfucking fool.
Now, for my number 2 game, I would normally agree with what Tyler said earlier about remakes, that it shouldn't be that high on somebody's list because it's a remake. But for my favorite game series ever, I will make an exception. And I will say I am very excited for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. Kingdom Hearts 2 is easily the Kingdom Hearts that I put the most time in. I probably beat that game 5-6 times. And it's really fun. And Birth by Sleep is also, I think, easily probably the best story out of any of the Kingdom Hearts games. And, I've never played Recoded, so I'm interested in, what happens with Recoded. And so I'm just really excited for this. I mean, like I said, Kingdom Hearts 2 was a good game on the PS2. So on the PS3, and getting the final mix, which has not been released in the United States at all. I mean, you can get a Japanese version, but you get the American version.
Don't you actually get that Roxas boss battle?
You actually get the Roxas boss battle. You can
awesome.
fight the Lingering Will. and they just made a lot of shit better. It's like, again, it's another one of those things like a Pokemon. It's my childhood coming back, and it is probably one of the most fond parts of my childhood coming back. So that's why this is my number 2 game.
Yeah, buddy.
My number 2 and number 1 are kind of interchangeable because I'm almost equally excited about both of them. But I'm going to make my number 2 Shadows of Mordor. Pretty much for the reasons I stated in our overall E3 video. It looks beautiful. The Nemesis system could potentially change the way AI systems are done. And the combat and movement just look absolutely smooth.
That Nemesis system is fucking huge.
It's game changing.
That's going to be awesome.
Like, if this could be the new precedent for AI in games and how they interact with the world in an open world game.
Deaths.
What's your number 1? But wait, just because I have a really, really good feeling, do we all want to say our number 1 all at the same time because it's all probably the same thing?
Does it begin with the letter D?
Probably.
Are we giving the D?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Destiny. So just to get that out of the way, because I saw that coming.
Why just waste time?
Yeah.
So why are we all excited for Destiny 1? All the
Because-
exclusive shit for the PS4.
True, and because what does that game not have that you want in a game? It has co-op.
It's got single player.
It has a single player. It has what seems like a good story. It has shooting. So
It's got loot.
It has fun gameplay.
It's got loot. It's got events. It's got raids. It's got live real time events.
It's got almost MMO like qualities to it. It looks gorgeous.
It is an MMO.
What else do I have to say to get across that is my most anticipated game?
This game, I see, honestly, combines like 4 of some of the best things in gaming, which is, of course, it's made by Bungie, so it has the shooter aspect of Halo. It has the MMO aspect, and I'll just compare it to a shooter MMO just for sake, like, Defiance or a more traditional MMO. You can look at The Elder Scrolls Online or World of Warcraft.
Wow.
It's got that. Then it also has a very Borderlands-ish feel to it, which Borderlands is one of the best RPGs I've ever played. Definitely the best shooter RPG I've ever played. And then also, because it's an RPG, I also get kind of a slight feeling of almost a Mass Effect-y vibe of it. That it's this space shooter RPG thing. It just looks awesome. And just by how big this game seems, I feel like this game... Bungie said that this is going to be, a 10-year franchise. But that whole 10 years could easily exist in this one game. Like, they could easily just put out expansions, give a new solar system, a new really big planet or something.
Well, you're not even exploring our whole solar system. You're going to Venus and Mars and the Moon.
But then...
So there's still Mercury. There's still
Jupiter, Saturn,
the rings of Saturn, the moons of Jupiter,
the asteroid belt. You could go explore. Like, there's so much that they could literally just put this game out. Maybe put out a second one. Maybe if they wanted the money. But then, boom, done. So I think that.
A lot of people are saying, I don't understand the hype for Destiny. I don't understand why people are excited, and maybe sci-fi shooters, they're not everyone's thing. But from someone that is such a huge fan of Halo, I am extremely excited for this game, just because it looks to just combining Halo, Borderlands, and Mass Effect is not a bad thing, because those are like 3 of my favorite games of all time.
I know.
I cream over Halo, I cream over Borderlands, and I cream over Mass Effect. So putting them all in one is like a super game, mega game. Holy
it leads
fuck.
to one giant facial.
Yes, and I just want to go get some fucking loot and fuck shit up with my friends. My friends.
And then
Let's go conquer the galaxy.
Then go play online multiplayer and get our...
Yes, there's online multiplayer.
And get our fucking 13-year-old bro on.
And so it's made by Bungie, who made amazing Halo multiplayer. Do I have to say anything else?
No.
What does this game not have?
There's PvP, there's PvE, there's so much BBC.
And if this game isn't what I hope it is, I'm just gonna fucking cry. This has to be my game of the year.
It has to be. If it isn't, then I don't know.
There's too much there for me to not be excited for.
I will say this: if this does not live up to even half of what I'm expecting this to be, I'm going to just lay on my bed in the fetal position and cry.
Mm-hmm.
For like a good 3 days
Yeah.
straight.
And possibly hate Bungie for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You know what, too? We'll find out how good this game is in about 1 month.
Yeah.
When the Destiny beta launches July 17th.
717.
Some fat fuckers, like A-Plat, Mr. Mayo, gets to play the alpha. God damn it. But, yeah. I mean, if you can't tell, we're extremely excited about this game. Really quick, any other games you just want to throw out there that say, I'm excited for that and I'm going to get that?
I'm gonna throw out 2 games. I'm gonna throw out Shadow of Mordor because that looks good, but maybe it's almost slightly Assassin's Creed-y thing, kind of holds it back for me. And then, also really quick, I didn't throw in like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry 4 because I'm going to be excited for those. You know what I mean? Every year, they're always pretty good. I'm always going to be anticipate those, so I didn't throw those in. But Alien Isolation, because that's the next step in the online horror genre,
Looks great.
and I love getting the shit scared out of me. So I want Alien Isolation.
Yeah, one of my runner-ups was Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Evolve was another one I am incredibly excited about coming out this year. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it coming out this year that I am.
Next year's a different story.
Next year's a completely different story because we don't even know everything coming out next year. We probably still don't even know everything coming out this year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a couple games that I'm excited for that, and I'd like to play that, such as maybe, I don't know, Little Big Planet 3 or something.
Yeah, I would definitely want to give that a play.
Yeah, but I'd say there's 3 more. Evolve just looks fun as shit, and just I feel like Evolve's gonna just have those like oh shit moments where you're just freaking out and you're yelling in your headset, and that game looks fun.
Alien Isolation, I think, will have kind of that same thing.
Yeah.
So,
Except
God
screaming-
forbid, we'll all be in a party with each other and just, what the fuck?
I agree. Shadow of Mordor looks fantastic as a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I'm excited for that as well. And also, I'm going to say Super Smash Brothers. Because there's something about local multiplayer on Nintendo games that just brings out the
best in
the
both
competition in everybody. And
It
so I
gets
feel that
violent.
will do the same exact thing.
That game breaks
That's
friendships.
going to be...
That game ruins
That
friendships.
Smash Bros. And Mario Kart ruins friendships.
Yeah. So those are our top games of 2014 that we're looking forward to. We're going to try to play as many of these as we can and review as many of these as we can before, hopefully we won't die from all the fucking gaming. But it's going to be great.
Too much gaming.
Oh,
Borderlands
also,
the pre-sequel.
yes, I was going to say that. 'Cause I
Oh,
about that.
forgot.
So, yeah, that game looks good too. God damn it, I'm going to
Did
be...
you see the new trailer?
Yes.
Prepare for joy puke,
Yeah.
or you may experience joy puke.
Yeah. So we have a lot of cool things coming up on the gaming side, reviews.
Yeah, Tyler and I might be
Tits.
reviewing Wolf Among Us when that finishes up.
Oh
here.
yeah.
And the
So,
next
yeah.
next month will be Walking Dead, so the month after that should be
Episode 5.
episode 5 of Wolf Among Us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Wieners in
this
my
month.
fucking mouth.
This month should be The Walking Dead.
Technically, this month's is Walking Dead.
So next month will be The Wolf Among Us, and then
Yeah.
you and I.
I gotta
can review
catch
it.
up, but I'm almost there.
You can probably sit through and play it in a day,
Yeah, probably.
or less.
Yeah. So wieners in my tits. See you guys later. Fucking blaze really hard.